104.1 KRBE, a Cumulus media station.
Good morning, everyone.
We ready?
Live from the TXU Energy Studio.
The Roula and Ryan Show with producer Eric, Special K, and Sam. It's Roula and Ryan's Rapid Fire Quiz on 104.1 KRBE.
Oh, yeah!
Fabulous prize this morning.
We have got tickets to see Kevin Hart at Smart Financial Center on September the 20th, and we have got our listeners standing by. Jason is playing with Ahmad. Rick is standing by to play with some guy who thinks his name is Winner. Sherry is playing with Special K. Lexi is with Sam. And is it Tulisha? Tulisha?
Yes.
Tulisha is playing along with me. So what we do here on the Rapid Fire Quiz, if you've never heard this battle,
you're in
it
for a
is
surprise.
3 rounds. There's 5 of us. Ryan asks the questions. We answer them. And the first round eliminates 2 players. Then we have the next round. Then we get down to 2 final players in the championship round. And then we go.
And I will say this, that Ahmad, out of the last 4 weeks, has won 3 times already.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Well,
he's going for a 3-peat. So
And,
I'm just saying, you better hope you get through the first.
I know. I got a target on my back.
Because when you win, you automatically vault to the last in the lineup the next week. So the order this morning will be Roula, followed by
Weenie.
followed by Kevin, Sam, and then Ahmad.
All right. Let's hit it.
Here we
75
go.
seconds on the clock. First round.
Are
Let's
you
go,
guys
baby.
ready?
Rapid Fire Quiz.
Hope so.
All right, here we go. Roula in 3, 2, 1. Roula, Me and You at the Zoo was the first video ever posted on this site.
YouTube.
Eric, who is playing Harley Quinn in the Joker sequel musical?
Lady Gaga.
Kevin, which former One Direction member launched a clothing line?
Zayn Malik.
Sam, it is the hardest known substance.
Diamond.
Oh,
Ahmad,
nice.
who topped Forbes'
drugs.
list of the highest paid celebrity for 2024?
Miley Cyrus.
Roula, a person trained to treat illness or injury.
A doctor.
Eric, Anne Hathaway movie where she hooks up with her daughter's boy band crush.
I've seen it, and things I need to know.
Kevin, this is a prequel series to Breaking Bad.
Breaking Even.
Sam, what state is the Liberty Bell located?
New York.
What?
Oh my God, how do you miss that?
Did you Liberty?
Ahmad, game similar to tennis with paddles and a plastic ball.
Pickleball.
Roula, Ryan Gosling is a stuntman. Colt Seavers in this movie based on
The
an 80s.
fall guy.
Eric, a stringed musical instrument with a long neck and a round circular body.
Banjo.
Kevin, Ed Sheeran is stepping away from music to focus on this.
His love life.
Sam, a game. Okay. All right,
Gosling.
did you miss the Liberty Bell? It's in your
But she heard
state.
statue or something.
There's your Liberty.
Or something. What did you say? What was
It's
the
the
question?
state where the
Something.
Liberty Bell is located.
Yeah, I
The
heard
state
something
where
that
the
made
Liberty
me
Bell
think-
is located, Pennsylvania.
So she's
It's
heard
in
state
Liberty
and
Hall.
Liberty. He's thinking state statue.
Okay, so
Thank you. There was some connection
All right,
there.
so, yeah.
Here's what you missed first. One Direction member launching a clothing line is Harry Styles. Let's see.
Better
Beyonce
Call Saul.
top Forbes list of highest paid celebrity of
Oh, and I
2024
didn't
so
know
far.
that.
Beyonce.
I didn't know that.
The Beehive is gonna
let's
kill
see.
You're kicked out.
The
It's
Anne
Breaking
Hathaway
Bad
movie
and-
is The Idea of You.
Man, I cannot remember that name.
I know.
The prequel series to Breaking Bad is Better Call
Call Saul.
Saul.
Break even.
Not breaking even. And then the last one that Kevin
Ed
got.
Sheeran is stepping away to focus on acting.
Oh.
That story broke last week. He's
All
been-
right, so
Okay.
Ahmad and Sam, you are out.
Nope.
No,
Kevin's out.
Special K
Kevin's
got
out.
0.
Yeah, Kev
You have
got
to finish.
0.
Oh, you know
Yeah.
what? Because he had 3
And then
questions,
I
but he didn't
got
get any of them right. You're
one,
right.
and Ahmad got one.
So then Ahmad, you're out.
No! Y'all, come on.
Taking out the threat.
Now you know how it
Okay.
Who
feels.
was the last one who
Oh,
went?
man.
Who went last?
Special K had the last question. Should we start with Sam?
Okay,
So it's gonna be
The second round.
Sam, Roula, Eric.
Eric.
60 seconds. Got it.
Are you guys ready?
Who's getting punched today? Somebody's getting punched.
Tensions are running high.
Yeah, that testosterone shot. Better watch out.
Oh my God, here comes the Hulk. Let's go. Let's go.
Stop. You're going to poop yourself.
It looks like he is right now.
Santiago does the same thing when he's pooping. You got the toddler.
He's really red like a baby.
That's crazy.
Can we just?
Do that.
All right, Roula, here we
does.
go.
No,
No, it's
Sam.
Sam, I'm sorry. Sam, in 3, 2, 1. Sam, a game where people act out a description of a word without speaking.
Charades.
Yeah.
Roula, a long,
said
slender
charcuterie.
fish that looks like a snake.
Eel.
Eric, who's the youngest artist to headline a stadium tour this year?
Bob.
Sam, National Association of Stock Car Auto Racing is better known as this.
NASCAR.
Rolla, a hurricane that devastated New Orleans in 2005.
Katrina.
Eric, Sophie Turner married which Jonas brother?
Joe. Jonas. Name.
Sam, Casino Royale was the first time this actor played James Bond.
I don't know.
Rolla, a comic entertainer wearing funny clothes with a painted face.
Clown.
Eric, this suspected murder of Nicole Brown and Ron Goldman recently passed away.
O.J. Simpson.
Sam, a complicated network of paths that you find your way out of.
A trail.
Sam, or Roula, a small round object formed inside an oyster.
A pearl.
Eric,
Crazy. No, it's crazy.
that was just
Man, he's stumbling. He's stumbling.
Eric is
Thanks a lot, man.
out.
Stumbling fool over there. Say the freaking stuff.
Okay, that's just
The testosterone's kicking in.
Wow, I didn't say so.
Sam said trail 4. What was the question?
Maze.
Yeah.
Let's see. Billie Eilish, youngest artist to headline a stadium tour.
I only get 3 questions in that.
Sam got 4. I got 4 because it ended with it's just timing.
It was
Relax.
So with 2 more people, we get like 4 each.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Join the club.
What was the first one that
I'm gonna buy
Eric
you some
missed where he
glasses.
said Bob? What was that? Oh, he said it was Billie Eilish.
It's Billie Eilish.
Billie
But then there's
Eilish.
one that Sam missed.
He
that
can't
was
see past that
Maze.
boil on his eye.
There is.
He's working with one eye here, Eric. Give him give the guy a break.
Now I have a boil on my eye.
Yeah,
Okay.
he can't see out of his left eye. It's all like it's glazing over with whatever.
Oh, my
You have to
God.
cut him like in Rocky with a razor blade.
His girlfriend's dog gets up in the middle of the night and puts his butt all over his freaking eye. That'll get you up out of here. That was my space. That was my space in that bed. Now it's going to be your eye underneath my butt.
Oh my God! For those that don't know, Ryan has
so
a
what
swole
happened?
in one side of his face,
I
not
did.
the other side.
It went down finally.
No, it's not
Still a
down
little red?
at all.
It's
It's
huge.
not
I mean,
down at all.
It's not as. Oh, it
You
is.
need some
It's not
cucumber
protruding.
slices or something
Yes.
to bring that
I
puppies
don't know
down.
what. I had
Third
some
eye.
bad allergic reaction.
Be careful
when I
with that
got
filler, man.
Real red. I do not have filler.
You
in
can
my
get it
eye.
dissolved.
Or anywhere.
Yeah.
Sugarland Med Spa.
Yeah, Dr. Kimberly will
No, my
dissolve
skin
it
is
for
like
you.
really
Everyone's-
red. I laid on
You
a.
do a facial as well.
I laid on one of the dog pillows.
See?
And I
dog
think-
butt.
Yeah.
That dog is not
Dog
liking
butt.
you take
Got
over the
pink eye.
territory.
Y'all, can we
All right,
move on
Sam,
from the
let's
butt?
go. Third round.
Okay.
the
I think
heck?
did time end with Eric, so Sam starts
Yes.
Oh, we're still playing
Okay.
the game?
We still have to
Yeah.
get a
We
winner.
got to get a winner here. People do want
Kevin
those
Hart
Kevin Hart
tickets are
tickets.
for grabs. Is it going to be Talisha or is it going to be Lexi who gets to go? Here we
All right.
go.
Let's see if you can get more than
Last
3
round.
questions out.
Okay.
All right. Sam, in 3, 2, 1. Sam, Phil and Claire Dunphy are characters on this sitcom.
Modern Family.
Rula, this late singer was married to Michael Jackson and Nick Cage.
Lisa Marie Presley.
Sam, an eating plan used to lose weight.
A diet.
Rula, who manufactured the first video game Pong?
Atari.
Sam, the current host of Family Feud.
I don't remember who.
Rula,
replaced
to
them.
jump on one foot.
A hop.
Sam, backyard game with plastic sheet connected to a water hose.
A slip and slide.
Rula, William McKinley High School is the setting for this musical show.
Glee.
Sam, who is Zendaya dating?
Oh, that-
All right, Rula, a narrow street behind buildings.
Alley.
Sam, what year did Elvis die? She's just giving it.
1992.
Rula, what social media company bought WhatsApp?
Instagram? Facebook.
Sam, hard yellowish substance that forms on teeth.
Gingivitis.
Tartar.
I have won for the first time in like 2
Yeah.
years. I can't believe it. Where's my song, Sam?
You won on Valentine's
Where's
Day.
my song? I cannot believe I actually won this quiz.
I know,
I was not blown out in first, second rounds.
Put your song away.
I did. I had a dig.
Steve Harvey's the host of Family Feud.
Greek Fest is happening this weekend.
Oh, yeah, good tie-in.
Nice tie-in.
Tom Holland is dating Zendaya.
Zendaya.
Yeah.
The Greeks are
Zendaya.
coming in
Zendaya.
20 minutes, by the way, for the Houston Greek Fest. They're going to bring goodies.
Nice.
I love it when they did that.
Elvis died in 1977.
1970. I figured I'd just
Was it
go with
Facebook that bought
my birth date.
It Meta. It was
Facebook, yeah.
Meta.
which is Meta.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yay! I feel so nice today because Eric didn't win.
Well, that's what
Okay,
you know what happens when you get an extra hour of sleep and you miss half the show?
Fuckers don't know what you're talking about.
Our brain
Hey,
cells are
fuckers
all-
don't know what you're talking
We're all
about.
tired here.
We were here an hour before you.
If anything, I should have been even like slower because when you don't start on time,
Yeah.
everything screws up the rest of your day. You don't know what time it is.
It
But-
throws you off.
Yeah, it's really crazy. Yay, I'm excited. Okay, so Talisha, she's on her way to see Kevin Hart. Talisha, congratulations.
Good job.
You chose wisely today, Talisha. Thank you. Hang on the line, Talisha. A very bitter Ahmad is going to get your information.
I might hang up on you, girl. I don't know.
No, you won't.
That's
I
our
don't
first
think she realized she was up with
That was our
us.
first call of the day.
so cute.
Yeah.
Because our phones are down, so we have to call you.
We have to call out.
and that was our first call.
Hold on, this is a major moment, Talisha. If your radio is turned up, then you're off, I guess. But did you? Hello, can
You
you
know
hear
you
me?
won, right?
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
hear you.
Oh my gosh, Roula, you did it. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I believed in you. I
Oh.
believed in you. Oh my gosh.
I'm so happy. Thank you. All right, hang on the line. Like I said, a very bitter Ahmad is going to get your information.
Hi, Roula.
Yes.
Can I just say hi to my sister? I'm going to take my sister with me, Shelly. I love her so much, and she deserves this. She's been on the kidney transplant list for about 5 years, so I just think that she wants something special to do. So I'm going to take her. I love her so much. I love you all.
Oh
That's
my
awesome.
God,
That's
that's so
awesome. I'm
sweet.
glad to
so
hear
glad
that.
you won.
I'm glad you won, too,
You
now.
and Shelly have a wonderful time at Kevin Hart. Have so much fun bonding with your sister. Thank you, Talisha, for listening to our
you,
show.
Rolla.
All right, sweetie, hold on the line. We'll get your information. That is
How
fantastic.
long can you be on a list? 5 years, that's a long
It's
time.
a long time.
Well,
they
this-
wait, and I mean,
What's the average?
Because I don't know what the average is. Which kind of organ was it? Was it liver?
kidney?
You said
Kidney.
I said
Kidney.
A kidney, so you just do
there are different
dialysis until
scores.
you get it.
There
Yeah.
are different scores. They wait until you get to a point where you're
Have to have it.
yeah, because there
Or
are
you find
certain
something
numbers that you have to qualify for a transplant, and they typically don't bump you to the top of the list until you're right at the very end.
You
God
could
bless
find
her.
somebody in your family circle or your friend circle.
Who wants to donate?
Yeah,
and then
I
and
had
then
a high
you go
school
right
friend
in.
donated
Yeah.
to the coach of her school because they matched.
Well, I would donate to you guys. I might be a sore loser, but I would give you my
I want your
kidney.
pickled kidneys. You want that bourbon?
No, it's my liver. You don't want.
It's
the liver you don't
I
want.
don't want that.
Everything's
If you got
pickled in
Eric's
there.
liver.
if you got
Everything's
Eric's
pickled in there.
liver, does that mean you're automatically an alcoholic?
Your nickname is Clausen because you are pickled everywhere. All right, coming up next, what are some things in your home that people are judging you for? Maybe it's something you don't even realize that you have, that when somebody
Your
comes
husband.
over, then they're like,
Yeah, your mate.
what's happening there? We'll go over that. And you can text us at
We know what's in your
37530
house.
if you judged somebody after you had gone to their house. Like you thought of them one way when you went over. Then when you got invited over, you're like, oh, God.
Wait, there's no soap or hand towels in your bathroom? Oh.
37530. We'll talk to you
Poopy
next on the
hands.
Roula and Ryan Show.
Tomorrow's show is going to be so fun because we have really somebody that we all admire and love.
We are all celebrating Bailey at Texas Children's Hospital. We met Bailey a couple of years ago. Bailey is one of the many golden retrievers in the Positive Play program at Texas Children's Hospital. And positive is spelled with a P-A-W. She is one of the many golden retrievers who has been specifically trained for different facets of the hospital, for the cardiology unit, the transplants. We have the cancer unit. We have all these different dogs that are trained in different ways. And Bailey is retiring, so her mama Adair is bringing her. She was born on June 22nd of 2016. Bailey was born outside of Atlanta, Georgia at the Canine Assistance, where she underwent a year and a half of training, preparing for her placement within a hospital setting. And one of her most valuable strengths is the fact that she is not easily affected by sound, smells, or other sensory stimulation that comes with being in close proximity to medical devices or code alarms or large gatherings
Which
of
is
people.
a huge accomplishment. Remember, dogs have 400 times the sense of smell that we do.
She is capable of remaining calm, supportive, and consistent for all the patients when they need her the most, even in their last moments of life. We have met Bailey over the years, and we love her so much, and it is time for her to retire. So we are raising money for Texas Children's Hospital for the Positive Play program for them to start training the next, because there's already a replacement for Bailey, but then you got to get to the next
But
one. You
we'd
got to
like
keep
to
thinking about the
pay
rotation.
for one of those replacements, and
it
that's
costs
what we're
about
going to be doing.
$800,000 to cover the cost for the working life of a dog at Texas Children's Hospital, which is about 5 to 7 years. Bailey is retiring, so tomorrow's Bailey Day. You can donate right now if you want to. Donate to the letters in the text field should say KRBE. Donate that. Send that to 51555 to make a donation.
That'd be awesome.
KRBE in the text field. The number is 51555, and that's how you can donate even right now if you'd like, as we honor Bailey's service to the patients and the families of Texas Children's Hospital.
So important to these kids'
We're
lives.
very, very
too.
excited about that. So you guys are texting us also at our text number here, 37530, telling us about things that you've seen in people's houses that made you judge them.
Yeah, Reddit did a big thing, and then Reddit
Oh, yeah.
Crazy.
people just start posting away.
We're getting so
then
many
there's so many
texts. We
texts
can,
now.
I was going to say, you can try and do your list, and I'll look
gonna
at
start
the...
with the snakes. Can we start with the
you
snakes?
Yeah.
We
I
got a
saw that
text
one.
from somebody listening to the Rule and Ryan show right now.
What?
That says they were thrown off by the snakes loosely slithering around the house. Where they went to go visit.
Not going to be visiting that
It's
house.
one thing if you say, "Oh, we have a snake," and it's like in the whatever, the aquarium glass house thing that they live in, and it's got the light and the rocks and whatever you call the snake house. What do you call the snake house?
Terrarium.
Terrarium?
Yeah.
Yes, the terrarium. But it's another thing to find out, wow, you have like 6 snakes, and it's right here in the
We
couch
just let
cushions.
them, we just let them
They're just slithering around the house, and they poop. You know?
Did you see the one about law enforcement? And he was in there taking notes on his clipboard, and a roach fell from the ceiling.
You will ruin people.
Fell from the ceiling. He was like, "Can we go outside?"
The sad thing is that after doing pest control for 2 years,
Scratching her
I
head.
can go to your house or trailer or apartment.
You can smell?
And I can tell you if you have roaches or not. Like
Just by the smell.
smell.
What do they smell like?
Low key, you can kind of tell,
It's once you
It
smelled
has a
it.
smell? What?
Because when it's infested, like I couldn't tell if you had 3.
Yeah.
It's the roach
But if you had
sniffer.
like 1,000,
Did my house smell when you came?
no, it was just fine.
It just smelled like
I
great
looked.
diapers.
Believe me, I went under the. I was under the sink.
Your diapers
I
need
got that
refilling.
No, I put coffee grounds in the bottom of it.
It's true, but still sometimes doesn't kill some of those big bomb diapers.
Oh, no.
how
You
about-
just put those outside.
How about
Yeah.
toilet seats? Is down there that toilet seats that
That you should put them down?
are like not the peacekeeper ones, but the kind that are just like
Slam
old fashioned.
down.
Yeah,
Oh,
slam down.
the slam down
I've slammed down
toilet lids.
toilets.
Yeah, so do
Yeah.
I.
That's always terrifying. Okay,
Yeah, I
other
look at
things
that.
that
I'm
came
like,
up.
oh man, they couldn't get the nice
You're
ones for
ridiculous.
$20.
My new house.
Yeah.
My new
I
house
don't
has
have
a.
one.
Snobby.
That's not snobby.
You
It's,
can
everyone
buy.
has
Look,
it
I
now.
bought one on Amazon for $200, and you know where it is?
$200?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
$200 lid
Sorry, you can put the lid down
with the
yourself.
water and stuff.
No,
Oh,
that's
like
a
a
bidet.
bidet one?
Bidet
I'm talking
one.
about just a regular.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, the Peacekeeper is like $15 at Lowe's.
That's what I'm saying.
But if
Well-
I already have a toilet seat, I'm not going to go buy
No,
a
Yeah.
toilet
Sam,
seat.
No.
believe me,
Don't
you
let
have
them shame
Santiago.
us.
Hold
Thank
on,
you.
hold
I'm
on.
not.
No,
Sam's about to
keep
change
it my
your
toilet
tune
seat.
because now that Santiago walks
Yeah.
and he grabs everything,
slam the
he
lid
could
down on his
slam his
fingers.
fingers in that lid if
You gotta
it's not up.
baby-proof it.
I mean, if
Where's
it's not
junk?
down.
No, but our toilet seat's always down.
Yeah, sure, you think so.
except
but
when
then
I'm
Except
there.
for when
When-
Kevin's there,
when-
and now my
when
house
Kevin comes
guests,
over-
they keep the toilet seat
See?
up.
I'm telling you, the $15 investment of the Peacekeeper is going to save Santiago's fingers one day.
That's what I look at it,
Mark
I'm
my
like,
words.
I wonder
So
how we all
easy.
survived growing up.
I know we didn't. We have all these scars
A
from
lot
it,
of kids
Ryan.
didn't. Why do
We're scarred
people
up.
live longer now?
Exactly. Okay, some of the things that came up on Reddit of things that made others judge their friend's home. Hundreds and hundreds of Nutcracker dolls. Every square inch of space had a
That
Nutcracker
would just
doll.
be weird.
Different
Anything in
themes.
excess is going to be strange.
Because they have Nutcracker dolls for everything. They even have like Yankee Doodle Dandy ones for 4th of July. They've got like Wizard of Oz theme. They've got Frozen.
nice.
My sports
It's not
themes.
just about Christmas.
They do have
Yes,
sport
they have
themes.
sport
I
themed
think I got my
Nutcrackers.
mama's Steelers one for the holiday. That's
Another-
like a Christmas thing. That's not a year-round thing.
Right.
But why is
Keep it out during
it
football
that
season.
some things are acceptable and others aren't? For instance, I have a man cave. I've got sports memorabilia, a collection of like vintage
But it's a man cave.
stuff,
Yeah.
and it's
Wait a
like
minute,
nobody.
You just call me bougie for talking about toilet seats, and you're just bragging about a man cave.
No, I got a man
I'm
cave.
just
My
saying.
daughter graduated. I mean, I got her off the
I'm just talking about
payroll.
toilet seats.
That's nice. So, I've got one
Does
room.
your child ever actually go off the payroll? I'm going to guess no.
She is right now.
We will always
I'm
have our
loving that.
children on
But you
payroll.
just told us that she gave out all your credit card numbers. How does she have your credit cards?
That was for emergency. But she's not been spending.
That's how I do. That's what I do with my dad. I had steak and beer every night with a credit card.
No way. I go over that thing with a fine-tooth comb. Are you kidding me?
You're like, I'm not paying for that.
Here are more things that people found in other people's homes. They judge them for now. A 5-foot wide, professionally painted picture of the man's wife, completely nude, on a beach, and in their living room.
Is it in velvet?
It didn't say in velvet.
That's a hard pass.
Yeah, that's just weird. Creepy.
I mean, it's one thing if you want to hide that in your bedroom or something, but when the average general guest comes over, they don't need to be looking at that.
How about-
hey, your wife's naked on the wall.
But if I
Wow.
do go to your house, I don't see any photos of your family and stuff.
So Sam's house.
I think that's a sociopath.
I feel like, or you're not proud, or you're hiding something. You don't.
Yeah.
You're not proud of your
Pictures
family.
get dated. I'm not
She's
going to
a
just
beige mom.
update.
She
Yeah,
wants beige
I'm not gonna
everything.
just
I would
update
think that I just
photos.
entered
So
a
should we do that in
grifter's home.
history? We should not put pictures of our troops from Vietnam, or we should not have any of this stuff because it's
Look at
dated.
Eric playing to
Dated.
support the troops.
I'm just-
card.
We should know what Lincoln looks like. Because that's old.
I have
Put
a
me
buddy.
in that.
I have a buddy
Gracious.
who made an art piece, and it is a cast, like you use plaster, a plaster cast of his torso, and he put 3 of them in a row, and he's kind of like dancing to the side, but it's just like a plaster cast of his torso, and it stops right above the dangus.
Oh
So
my God.
Had he
I kinda like
worked
that.
really hard to have muscles and obliques and a washboard stomach, so he thought he'd plaster that to have it forever when he got lazy and got puffy again?
You know what? Well, first of all, he's definitely not lazy or puffy. He's very built. This is probably when he was more in Twinkie days, but it's definitely not a bad torso. It's
and how
very.
are they mounted, Kev? Are they like busts in the house on a column?
If you were to look at that back wall, they're spaced about 2 feet apart, kind of leaning to the side, like 1, 2, 3 in a row.
You're
Now,
laughing.
what do you now?
And
Now
he
do you
says
like
that
this,
that's
or do you
me.
think
I thought it was kind of cool.
Kevin likes
it
art
was
that gives him a boner.
it was jarring. It was definitely jarring, but I was like, oh, is that you?
I mean, does he say
Yes.
it's him, or do you
Yeah,
just
no,
think
he's-
it's art?
Oh no! I was like, hey, is that you, bro? Yeah, it's
And
him.
so,
I kind of love that.
Yeah.
I'll take a picture next time
They
I'm
also
over there. I'll
do
take a
that.
picture.
They do it for pregnancies too. Like a lot of women with the
Oh,
baby bump.
oh,
That's
yeah, you
if people
plaster
are trying to
cast your
understand
belly.
it's the same concept.
I'd
Plaster
do each
cast.
time, like every month?
Oh,
Have
the
9 of
different
them up there?
that's
stages.
too many.
Ew.
Like
That's
small,
a
medium, and
lot.
large.
That's a
Yeah.
lot.
No, thank you.
Taking a turn
text.
for the weird.
At 37530, we're asking you, what is something that you judged someone for when you went to their house? This person said, I judge people who let the animals overtake the home space. If it smells like pee,
Yeah. You walk
or the
in-
food is everywhere, or the toys. It's not like, it's like the dog's house, not the
too
human's
much cat
house.
hair.
Cat, yeah. If your house smells
Cat hair and
really
stuff.
strong like an animal, you're not doing something right.
One person said they judge for not having even one book visible in the house.
Book?
Oh,
I
everyone
have
buys
lots
those.
of
Like
books,
no
but I don't
books.
have them.
Like fake books that you pretend to read
Yeah.
and make you look
yeah.
smart.
Look how
But think
smart
about it.
I
Doesn't
am.
everybody have at least one book? Everybody has books.
Yeah, but I don't
I've
leave
got-
them out.
I've got
I
like
use it as
hundreds of books
decor.
in there in a
Yeah,
closet.
it's like decor.
Yeah.
Even if it's decor, you got a book somewhere.
Like stack
What's the book?
them and then candle or something on top.
What about like
They're not
So
reading.
you
No one
just
does
use
that.
books just for a prop.
Absolutely.
Buy some
Yeah,
books.
it's decor.
Kleenex is by your bed? That looks weird.
Well, it's,
Well, if
people
you're
need
sick,
that.
If
I
you
mean,
wanna
if
blow
you're
your
sick,
nose?
I know.
Yeah.
It just looks
What?
What were you thinking?
What are you gonna use?
Now, if there's a lotion
Oh, I
bottle
know
by
what
the
you're thinking.
tissues, then that's a little odd. But just a
Yeah.
Kleenex box, that's normal.
They
Just
like
put
to
it-
stay
If people are
moisturized.
coming over, just put it away.
Yeah,
Eric doesn't like to have things that show he lives life.
I know.
Yeah, so don't come at me for
He's just a
photos if
mannequin.
you don't even allow tissue boxes.
Oh, you can just not by your bed. That's weird.
He's a mannequin. He will
How am
judge
I
you
gonna
for
blow
your
my
bed.
nose?
We
It's the
one
learned
place
today
you
that
should
Eric
have
will
them.
judge everyone's home. That is 100% certain.
That's what we found out.
Yeah.
We're all getting judged all the time. All right, coming up next, something that has not happened in the Houston area in 5 years is happening tomorrow. It is the Saint Basil the Great Houston Greek Fest. It is on the west side off of Eldridge. We're going to tell you all about it
Oh,
and
this
have
is a
some
place-
Greek fest fun.
Rule and I have history.
Oh my gosh.
It's the first place we ever hung out.
This is the most iconic moment in the history of the Roula and Ryan show when it comes to the relationship between me and our executive producer, Eric. What happened at Houston Greek Fest in the 2000s?
Might explain a few things.
We will discuss next on the Roula and Ryan show.
104.1 KRBE. It's the Roula and Ryan Show. Something fun happening this weekend.
Well, where's my music? Cue my music, Sam. Let's cue my music because it's Greek time, my friends. I know it's not October because you usually think, wait, is it festival season already? Well, we've got festival season all through the year. And Saint Basil the Great, Houston Greek Fest starts tomorrow.
Yeah.
They're on the west side off of Eldridge. And from Saint Basil the Great Church, we have Father Luke is here. And we have Tassos, who is, you're the lead of marketing, right, Tassos? But not my Tassos. This is another Tassos. That is a very common Greek name.
Yes.
Hi, guys. Hello, sir.
Hello.
So, Tassos, what's your title? You're like head of all things information of Greek Fest?
It's a really good question. I'm of course, helping out with, the marketing and helping, put together our volunteers and some of the website. But yeah, it's been a lot of work and a lot of fun with our team.
Very nice. Now, Father Luke, I'm just going to go ahead and put it out there because we're not television, but you're a very tall man.
Yeah. Here, tall drink of water.
And I'm sitting down and I feel like I should stand on my bar stool talking to you. I don't know why.
Especially on radio, that blends in.
Yeah,
Father,
it's
you
not
about
my first time.
6'9". Don't cheat me.
6'9".
Don't cheat me. It worked out great when I was in my 20s, when I was a teenager. But now at this age, it just means things hurt more.
Yeah.
So I'm more than happy to share.
Well, even like an airplane, right? When you're on an airplane.
Yeah.
It's tough.
I bet you're
It ain't easy
hoping.
being green,
Yeah, I bet you're hoping in the passenger line, like, I hope there's an upgrade. I hope there's an upgrade for tall people.
It's like
I
when
hope
you're in
there's an upgrade.
Santorini, they're like, hey, sir, could you bend down so we can see the beautiful white houses?
The
and
volcano.
stuff?
So that means, Father Luke, when people go to Houston Greek Fest, it's not hard to spot you.
It's not hard to spot me at all. But I tell you, the best thing to spot when you come down is going to be people like Tassos. It's going to be people that have been putting in effort for months and weeks and now days. And we're at the 11th hour preparing so that people can come and find some respite. Life's tough. There's a lot of stress. There's a lot of confusion, a lot of everything that's out there right now. And so the real reason why we look forward to putting this on and why we brought it back after so many years is to offer some respite to our neighbors in Houston.
So what can
been 5
people
years.
expect? Like when they show up, if you've never been to a Greek festival,
Yeah.
to an outsider, what could we expect?
That's a great question. So hopefully the first thing that you can expect and experience and walk away with is, I feel lighter. I feel better, right? Life's tough enough. I came to St. Basil's on Eldridge and I walk away and I'm feeling better. I had some great food, listened to some good music, maybe even got up and danced, embarrassed myself a little bit, but had a good time there. And then at the same time, as you're immersed in this experience of Hellenic and Greek culture there with the food and the music and the fellowship, then you can wander a little bit further into the campus, and our church is open throughout the day as well. And we offer church tours where people can come in and they can learn a little bit more about what it is, the Orthodox Christian Church, and to experience that and to, as I said, find a little bit of respite, find a little bit of ease.
You're
Because
very
life's tough
welcoming.
enough.
The first, when I moved here in 2003, it was the first event I went to.
Yeah.
Roula goes, hey, there's the festival going on, Greek festival. So
Yeah.
she took me, and I had so much fun. Everyone was so nice, so much good food.
Yes, Father Luke, our history here on the show is when the Roula and Ryan show started in 2003 and Eric joined our show, he had moved here, didn't know anybody except for me and Ryan, and he lived in an apartment that was near Eldridge.
Yeah.
And for a newbie coming to Houston, that was really far west compared to like where our radio station was and where our circle was going to be happening for like social activities. And I was like, you know what? Actually, it's funny because right near where your apartment is the Saint Basil Church and they're doing the Greek Fest. So that was his first event. And I brought him and all my friends were like, who's this guy?
I know, I thought we
Who's
were
this
dating.
guy? Is that your boyfriend? I was like, no, he's the producer of my show. And they're like, oh, y'all dating? And I go, no. And they go, oh, you're not dating? And I go, no? Do I have to bring the guy I'm dating?
I know, we're just having
He's
fun.
just a coworker that I want him to see all the fun things Houston has to offer.
And then years
this was
later, I
one
took
of
my
them.
kids, and I love both festivals.
Yeah.
But your festival has more, I think, more room.
Because it's mostly outside.
So
You have
for
the
kids
outdoor
to
area.
do all
There's
those rides and stuff. all those-
Yeah, we have that again. The wonderful thing is, and Houston is such a huge experience. It's not just a huge place; it's a huge experience that people will ask. Because our sister church that's downtown, the Montrose area, has a festival at another time of the year. Well, what's this one like? I said, you know what? Houston's such a big experience. We could do one of these once a month.
I know we probably
Yeah,
could.
still.
And it still wouldn't wear things out. It
Right,
still wouldn't wear
exactly.
things out. Number one, the culture and experience is fun.
So we've
People
got
want
the-
to have a good time. They want to, adapt in and
especially for your kids.
towards the Greek
Relax.
culture.
The weekend's going to be nice. The weather, so many fun things for your kids. If you got like a 4-year-old, you're trying to get out of the house.
Yep. The Kids Zone has fun activities.
So
There's the market for
absolutely.
shopping and souvenirs. How much does it cost to get in? And I know you're doing a food drive as well as part of the admission.
Yeah, so it's just $10 for adults, and that includes a 3-day pass, so you can come back on Thursday, Friday, or Saturday. But if you bring in 3 canned goods per person to our local church community, you get in for free.
Oh,
And
nice.
kids 10 and under are free.
How nice.
Oh, that's nice.
So it's free
good.
for kids 10 and under, Houston. It's $10 admission. You get all 3 days admission, or bring in 3 canned goods
And
per
bring some good
person.
canned stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
don't bring in the expired stuff.
the expired stuff.
Don't bring in the
Nobody
expired
wants
stuff.
like 10-year-old green beans.
Absolutely.
I want the cream corn. I love that.
And this all goes to a local food bank in the area. What
Yeah.
we do is we go above and beyond because we want to be a steward of our local environment, our local community. And so 25% of everything that comes in gets donated out to charities.
That's fantastic.
Including having this admissions option to support our local food banks. There's a lot of people out there that have a tough time, and we have to do everything that we can to try to help people who are in need.
You're like a holy Matthew McConaughey. you got that Matthew McConaughey vibe, you know.
Yeah.
It's very relaxed, Father Luke. For those just tuning into the Roula and Ryan show,
All right. Can you say that?
I've lost a little weight lately, but I'm not that skinny. Man.
Father Luke is here from Saint Basil, the great Greek Orthodox Church. It's on the west side off of Eldridge. And Tassos is here as well. He is head of marketing for the Houston Greek Fest. It's the first time in 5 years, y'all. The last time this Greek Fest happened on the west side was the one before COVID. So they brought it back after 5-year hiatus. It's bigger and better than ever. So mark your calendars. It's a 3-day celebration of Greek culture, Greek food, Greek entertainment. You can watch professional dancers. You can dance too. You can get on that stage and dance. There's Greek music. There's Greek food. There's the marketplace.
Remember that year they had Joey Chestnut?
Yes.
Oh, hot
they
dog
used to
eating
do
champion.
Yeah,
the
but it
Euro
was-
eating
He was
championship.
doing Euros.
And they brought him
Oh,
in.
my
Remember we
gosh.
tried doing it on the show?
Oh my gosh, Father Luke,
yeah.
this is before you had moved to Houston. And
don't
Dimitri
know.
Fedakakis from Nico Nikos had brought in the gyros that Joey Chestnut and that gang eats. And y'all, we're not playing around. He did not just put like 2 slices of gyro meat in a pita. It was like legit full gyros. They were fat. And so we tried. Oh my God, Eric and I think Adrian maybe was our intern. Like the tzatziki was like running down their arms
I think
trying
I
to get it in their
remember
I got
mouths.
like 3 maybe.
And I think Joey Chestnut ate 14 of them or
Wow.
something like that in
In
a
like
very
5
small amount of
minutes or
time.
something.
And after he was done, God, maybe it was like 22. Somebody has to text me who was there that year that's listening, 37530. It was a lot Joey Chestnut took down. It was an official IOCC eating competition that they marked that in the books. And after he ate, Joey Chestnut said, all right, I'm ready for lunch now.
yeah, that was.
Oh,
He sat down
How
and
do
ate
you
a
do
plate
that?
from the food line after he ate all those gyros. And we're like, how are you
I mean, the
doing
food
this?
is good. I don't blame him, but
It's
still, I don't know
amazing.
how he did
There's a
it.
big
So-
bud associated with that.
Yes.
Like, and you're right. Nico Nikos, they don't mess around. There's
They
a
don't mess
lot
around.
of meat in there. There's
Right.
a lot of meat in there. They
But you
do
would think
great
for a food
job.
competition, they would have like thinned it down.
But
you know?
watching those guys eat like that, I had to just walk away.
Yeah. I can't watch that.
Just walk away.
7 deadly sins.
My goodness.
I don't know what number it was, but it's on the list. Something.
Well, Father Luke and Tasso brought everybody some goodies here that we can enjoy some Greek koulourakia with our coffee, some
yeah.
baklava, some kourambia, this kourambia. Those are the powdered white sugar Greek wedding cookies. So we have some
Yeah,
goodies
thank you.
here. There's a lot of food and a lot of fun, and it starts tomorrow at what time?
It starts tomorrow at 4 p.m. Buy your tickets online to skip the line.
That's right. So you're online, go to HoustonGreekFest.com. And isn't there, I think I follow you, I'm sure I follow you on Instagram and I'm spacing.
Instagram and Facebook.
That's right. So Houston Greek Fest, guys. This is on the west side. It's Eldridge and not Enclave. What are the side streets? Eldridge.
Tracewood right there.
Is it again?
Enclave Tracewood.
Yes.
right in that
Okay.
corner.
Enclave and Tracewood
I mean,
on
it's the
Eldridge.
tallest building in the area.
But you can't miss it.
and
You
the
can't miss
most
that great
sacred.
church.
The parking's all perfect. The way you guys have it set up when you pull in.
Yeah. It's great.
Yeah, we tried to make it as easy as
Yeah.
possible for people. Like I said, make it easy, let people come in and find a little bit of respite from life.
That's great. Father Luke, thanks so much for being here.
Thanks for having us.
We
Thank
really
you.
appreciate you.
God bless
Thank you,
everybody.
Tassa, for
God
being
bless
here.
Houston.
HoustonGreekFest.com. We'll have some fun tomorrow. Now, coming up next, if you missed what happened on Closure today, now listen, I'm going to warn you on how to listen to this man talk because we thought he was trying to find a long lost person. She did not take it that way, and a lot of people were mad after. You're going to hear it next on The Roula and Ryan Show.